in Santa Barbara, ground zero for meningitis B, as we approach flu season. And we're going to hear from Jack as to why he's not particularly fond of homeless shelters and warming centers. Jack, what's the problem with these? What could possibly be wrong about putting up the homeless?
Well, in an emergency, I would stay at one of the shelters if I really had to. And generally, not treated very well. Yeah, things aren't taken very good care of. I've never stayed at a shelter here. Stayed at the warming shelter once. I don't know. I just didn't like the way I was treated. I don't think it's sanitary. They don't. There's sick people there and stuff. It's just, and generally the attitude. I haven't liked being. I got hit by a car here a year and a half ago traveling through, and basically there's the homeless people here aren't really treated like people. It doesn't seem. And after a while, a lot of them don't even. They think less of themselves because of that, and I don't know. You need to give people their rights and treat them like they're a normal person. Don't walk up to them and put your hand on their shoulder like you're their friend if you never met them before. Um, and so maybe for some people, if they're really desperate, but me and I think a lot of other people are not going to go to that kind of thing the way it is, and we're just going to stay out on the street for better or worse, and make do, squat. I've had friends be arrested for sleeping in abandoned buildings. Lots of trouble from people, camps being destroyed, and that's not ideal. I'd like to see really just a place set aside for homeless people to camp and not be left alone in their tents. I'd like that a lot. Other than that, I don't know. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. So you mentioned concerned with staff attitudes. What about health matters? Are you concerned about your health in these places?
Well, I remember staying and hearing this guy coughing not around here, but someplace else, coughing like he was gonna die, and I didn't think that was too sanitary.
So
I've
would
definitely
you
stood in some of those lines and heard people cough near me and felt like I was gonna get tuberculosis or something. And
so you would
medical treatment for all these people would be a good beginning. You know.
Okay, so would you support something like the Cough Hygiene Initiative that tries to get a little stricter compliance from the staff as far as people coughing and covering their mouths and separating out people
Yeah,
who are sick?
that would definitely be a good thing. I mean, that's something I tell people about all the time. Just in general, people some people don't have very good etiquette. They'll right in your face, and they don't know any better. And yeah, the staff in these places, if it's crowded and you have these maybe uneducated, ignorant people that don't really know, maybe the staff should be getting on them for that stuff. That'd be something that would make me feel more comfortable. But
Okay,
you
very
know,
cool. All right, we appreciate your generosity in sharing your insights, Jack, and hopefully the Cough Hygiene Initiative and the Alliance to Cheech, which is working with Project Heal, will be able to get some changes here at the Freedom Warming Centers here in Santa Barbara, California, ground zero for meningitis.